Guten Tag, everyone, and welcome, Germany. It's a land brimming with history, echoing in ancient castles, vibrant cities pulsing with modern energy, and natural beauty that'll take your breath away. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just an avid explorer, Germany has something for you. So get ready to pack your bags, grab your travel journal, and let's dive into the top 10 places you just can't miss on your next German adventure. Now picture yourself stepping into a real-life fairy tale. You're surrounded by towering trees, sunlight dappling through the leaves, and the sound of rushing waterfalls in the air. That's the Black Forest for you. This place is pure magic. We're talking miles of hiking trails winding through dense forests, charming villages with those classic timber-framed houses, and crystal-clear lakes that look like they're straight out of a postcard. I always tell people, one of the best ways to experience the Black Forest is to hop in your car and just drive. Take the Schwarzwaldhochstrasse, the Black Forest High Road. It's a scenic route that'll take you past some of the most stunning views. And don't even get me started on Baden-Baden. This spa town is the perfect place to unwind after a day of exploring. Soak in those thermal springs. It's good for the soul, I tell ya. But the real gems of the Black Forest are the natural wonders. You've got to see the Triberg waterfalls cascading down moss-covered rocks. And Lake Tennessee? It's so peaceful and serene, you'll feel all your worries melt away. And if you're up for a challenge, hike up to the Feldberg, the highest peak in the Black Forest. The panoramic views from the top are absolutely breathtaking. Next up, we're heading north to Berlin, the beating heart of Germany. Now, Berlin is one of those cities that has it all. History, culture, art, nightlife, you name it, Berlin's got it. You can feel the energy the moment you step off the train. This city has been through so much, but it's always risen from the ashes, stronger and more vibrant than ever. One of the things I love most about Berlin is its commitment to remembering its past. The East Side Gallery is a powerful reminder of the city's divided past, with murals painted on the Berlin Wall itself. And then there are the memorials. The Memorial to the Murdered Jews of Europe, the Berlin Wall Memorial, Checkpoint Charlie. These places will stay with you long after you've left. But Berlin is also a city that looks to the future. You've got world-class museums on Museum Island, trendy neighborhoods like Prenzlauer Berg, and a thriving nightlife scene that'll keep you going all night long. Take a stroll through Tiergarten Park, have a currywurst from a street vendor, and soak up the atmosphere in this incredible city. All right, folks, let's talk about Munich, the capital of Bavaria. Now, everyone knows Munich for its Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival. And don't get me wrong, if you're in town during those 2 weeks in September and October, you've got to experience it. But Munich is so much more than just beer and pretzels. This city is steeped in history and tradition, with beautiful architecture, world-class museums, and a charming Bavarian atmosphere. Start your exploration in Marienplatz, the heart of the city. You'll see the iconic Glockenspiel, a clock tower with figures that dance and chime every day. It's quite a sight. And speaking of sights, don't miss the Residence, a sprawling palace that was once home to Bavarian royalty. For art lovers, the Pinakotheken museums are a must. They house some of the world's finest collections of old masters, modern art, and everything in between. And if you need a break from the city buzz, head to the Englischer Garten, one of the largest urban parks in the world. You can even go surfing on the Eisbach River there. How cool is that? Now, we're heading to Cologne, a city that's as charming as it is historic. And let me tell you, there's no better way to start your Cologne adventure than with a visit to the Cologne Cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece dominates the city skyline. And trust me, photos don't do it justice. Step inside and you'll be awestruck by the soaring ceilings, stained glass windows, and intricate details. And if you're a chocolate lover, you're in for a treat, literally. Cologne is home to the Chocolate Museum, where you can learn all about the history of chocolate and, of course, indulge in some delicious samples. But Cologne is not just about cathedrals and chocolate. Take a stroll through the Altstadt, the Old Town, with its narrow cobbled streets and colorful houses. Relax by the Rhine River, maybe enjoy a Kolsch beer at a riverside beer garden. And if you're feeling adventurous, take a cable car ride across the river for panoramic city views. All right, folks, get ready for some serious alpine beauty because we're heading south to Berchtesgaden. Nestled in the Bavarian Alps, this region is a paradise for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Picture this. Towering mountains, crystal-clear lakes, lush forests. It's the kind of place that makes you want to breathe deep and just soak it all in. Start your Berchtesgaden adventure with a drive along the Rossfeld Panoramastrasse. This scenic road winds its way up into the mountains, offering jaw-dropping views of the surrounding peaks. And speaking of peaks, you can't miss the Eagle's Nest. Perched high atop a mountain, this former retreat offers breathtaking views of the Alps. But the real gem of Berchtesgaden is Lake Königssee. This fjord-like lake is surrounded by towering cliffs and is said to be one of the cleanest lakes in Germany. Take a boat trip across the lake, visit the iconic Church of St. Bartholomew, and just enjoy the serenity of this magical place. Now, for those of you who like to get off the beaten path, Regensburg is a must-visit. This charming city in southeast Germany is like stepping back in time. Regensburg is one of Germany's oldest cities, and its well-preserved medieval center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Walk across the stone bridge, one of the oldest bridges in Germany, and explore the narrow, cobbled streets of the Altstadt. You'll feel like you've been transported back to the Middle Ages. Don't miss St. Peter's Cathedral, a stunning example of Gothic architecture, and the Old Town Hall, which houses the Reichstag Museum. And for a taste of local life, head to the Historische Wurstküche, a historic sausage kitchen that's been serving up delicious sausages for over 900 years. Chapter 7. Dresden, Reborn from Ashes. Our next stop takes us to Dresden, a city known for its stunning architecture and resilient spirit. Dresden was almost completely destroyed during World War II, but it's been painstakingly rebuilt and is now a testament to the human spirit. The Frauenkirche, or Church of Our Lady, is a symbol of Dresden's rebirth. This magnificent Baroque church was reduced to rubble during the war, but has been meticulously reconstructed and is now one of the most important landmarks in Germany. Another must-see is the Zwinger Palace. This Baroque masterpiece is home to a collection of museums, including the Old Masters Picture Gallery, which houses works by Raphael, Rembrandt, and other masters. Take a stroll along the Elbe River, admire the city's skyline, and reflect on the city's remarkable journey from destruction to renewal. Chapter 8. Heidelberg. Romance on the Neckar. Ah, Heidelberg. This city is pure romance with its picturesque location on the Neckar River, its charming old town, and its famous castle ruins perched high above the city. Heidelberg University, founded in 1386, is the oldest university in Germany and adds to the city's intellectual and romantic atmosphere. Take a walk along the Philosopher's Walk, a scenic path that offers stunning views of the city and the river. Then cross the Old Bridge, one of the most photographed landmarks in Germany, and explore the narrow streets of the Altstadt. And of course, no visit to Heidelberg is complete without a visit to Heidelberg Castle. These romantic ruins offer breathtaking views of the city and the surrounding countryside. Chapter 9. Würzburg, where wine meets Baroque. Now, we're heading to Würzburg, a city that's often overlooked but is a true hidden gem. Würzburg is located in the heart of Germany's Franconia wine region, so you know you're in for a treat. But Würzburg is not just about wine. The city is also home to some of the finest Baroque architecture in Germany, including the Würzburg Residence, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This magnificent palace was built in the 18th century and is a masterpiece of Baroque design. Don't miss the court gardens, which offer stunning views of the city, and the Würzburg Cathedral, one of the largest Romanesque churches in Germany. And for a truly unique experience, take a walk across the Old Main Bridge. This bridge is lined with statues of saints and offers stunning views of the city and the river. Chapter 10. Hamburg, the gateway to the world. Our final stop takes us to Hamburg, a vibrant port city with a rich maritime history. Located on the Elbe River, Hamburg is a city of contrasts, where historic warehouses stand alongside modern architecture and where traditional sailing ships share the harbor with giant container ships. Start your Hamburg adventure in the Hafen City, a modern waterfront development that's home to stunning architecture, museums, and restaurants. Then, head to the Speicherstadt, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that was once the world's largest warehouse district. Today, the Speicherstadt is a fascinating mix of old and new, with museums, shops, and apartments housed in the former warehouses. And of course, no visit to Hamburg is complete without a visit to the Reeperbahn, the city's famous red light district. The Reeperbahn is a colorful and lively place with theaters, nightclubs, and bars. Outro until next time, Germany. And there you have it, our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-visit places in Germany. From the fairy tale forests of the Black Forest to the bustling streets of Berlin, from the majestic Alps to the charming canals of Hamburg, Germany has something to offer every kind of traveler. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your German adventure today. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below telling me which destination you're most excited to visit. Until next time, happy travels!